Pop. We play another poppin' game at PAX, and it's not the one we talked about several years ago that Shree loved. Today we're talking about Tempopo. It's the latest game from Witchbeam, who you may know as the developer of Unpacking.
That won every single award
Everywhere.
available.
Great game. You should play it.
Not enough
played
awards.
it. Probably everyone's played it. I brought a pin. I now have a piggy. It's very cute.
Should have got the box.
What? Fuck you. Explain what Tempopo is.
So Tempopo is like I guess a Lemmings type of puzzle game, which you've got to direct these different things to pick up flowers and then exit a level. Starts off very basic, but kind of ramps itself up with different items for you to use to get your little fellas through the level. What did you think of Tempopo?
I loved it. I thought it was great. It's probably my favourite thing I've played so far. Of course, we've only played a handful of things as of recording this at the moment on day one. But yeah, I definitely really liked it. So the thing that, so it's sort of simple, but it's just whole, so you press play and they'll just sort of go on their route. But if they're going to walk off the edge of the world, they're going to go to their death. If they're going to walk into an enemy, they're going to walk into an enemy. If they're going to walk into spikes or something and pop, they're going to do it. So you have to... Or they'll
just be stuck in a continuous
or they'll just
loop
continuously loop around, and you can just watch that for days, I guess. But yeah, so you have to use, each level sort of gives you a handful of things to use. But one thing I sort of liked, and I don't know if they'll change this by the time the game fully comes out, is I kind of liked how, if I clicked, because it was played just with one, all you need is a mouse. There's nothing else. It's simple. You could play it. I assume this would come to phones and everything as well, because you could definitely this is very easy to play on like an iPad or something. It would be great there.
Makes so much.
It would make a lot of sense on an iPad or a touch device, I think. But so you click a little somewhere, it opens up like a wheel, and if you see something for the first time, like say you see the leaf symbol, you're like, what the hell does this leaf symbol do? I like how it doesn't actually tell you, because then you just place it somewhere and you're like, oh, that's what it does.
Well, I'll just test it out.
Yeah, just test it out.
Because it's super easy just to reset.
Yeah. So as soon as you realize that what you're doing is not going to work, or you kill your little bouncy friend, you just click stop and they go back to the starting position. You can remove the symbols where you've placed them, be that ones that turn them into, what was there? There was one that would have them whip attack something to break a barricade. There was one that turned a poppy pop into a block. Yeah. There was one that and then you had basic ones that turn left here, turn right, turn down, sort of thing like that.
A flower one that
it makes them fly up into the air.
Flips you up, yeah.
So it was a combination of things, but yeah, the game starts obviously very simple, and I can't imagine how complicated it's going to get towards the end, but that's fine. The other thing that really stood out to me though is I thought the music was actually very good.
I felt myself nod along, moving
So it's like a weird rhythm game,
Yeah.
Their rhythm.
Because obviously the enemies are all the characters in the game are moving
into the beat
on time.
Yes, and then they pick up things, and the music picks up once they pick up, because you got to pick up I can't remember what it was.
It's like a flower, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a flower, and then you got to take that to the end, the end zone or whatever. But once I picked it up, it's the music sort of gets better. I feel like I've played similar sort of games in different genres and stuff, but stuff we have to restart all the time. And if the music's crap, I'm like, I don't want to play this anymore, because I'm getting sick of hearing the same thing, especially in a game where you're going to be restarting constantly and stuff like that. Obviously, very colourful world, looks very great too. Yeah. There was a flying turtle in the background at one stage. I love that. Shout out to the Artful Skate, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a fly turtle in that. I'm just linking. I'm linking the Australian games together.
Australian games aren't all the same. They don't all know each other.
No, maybe they do. No, they do. I assume they do. They totally do. Anything else? I think that's...
No, it's just a very beautiful game with this small isometric kind of levels. I'm sure, like you said, as we were going along, they got a lot more complicated, and you had to wheel the level around.
And you had two sometimes, and
you got multiple enemies going in different ways. Just a very cuties, #cuties game.
The thing I'm going to wonder is, so when we played Unpacking here several years ago, that was very much hey, here's the puzzle aspect of the game, and then I remember I played it a year or so later when they had it on the online. I think it was maybe the first year of COVID, and they had it in the PAX thing or whatever. One of those things, I played the demo, and the thing that stood out to me then playing it a year later was, oh wait, there's actually a story happening now, and I don't remember that at all. So now I'm wondering, okay, here's the core gameplay. It's this Tempopo thing, it's a rhythm thing.
Yeah.
Now I'm is that it? Which is totally fine. I think
that would totally work.
That totally work. But I'm now wondering, okay, are we going to?
Is there more?
Is there more? Is there a story? Is there going to be a point where I can't put my fucking college degree on the wall? Is that going to turn out?
There's only one place.
There's only one place. It's going to rule it all. What are you giving the...
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up from me as well, as far as Tempopo here at PAX. Of course, check out all our other PAX coverage, explosionhour.com/PAX AUS 22.